Welcome to No Covers. My name is Gino, and I'm here with the lovely
Chevy Lene.
Hot Box that Chevy.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, good morning. It's early in the morning we shooting this show, so here we go. But we always ready to talk about the good stuff. So I hope y'all ready to listen. So what should we begin with, Miss Chevy?
I don't know, but we normally talk about sex, and more sex. So,
We talk
what
about
part of
some-
sex are we talking about today, Gina?
We talk about some other stuff.
We do.
We talk about
Not.
intimacy. You killing me, man.
We touch bases on it.
We touch bases on it.
We scrape it a little bit.
And then we talk about sex.
Then we ease on back. And then what you said?
Ease on down the road,
Yeah,
easing on
we
back to
ease on
sex.
back.
But we talk about relationship too, though.
We touch on it.
We
We
touch-
scrape it. And then we ease on back.
Man, she ain't giving me a break. We talk about sex too.
Okay.
I give you that. We do talk about sex. So, since we talking about sex, let's talk about some acts that we do when we having sex that has rules to it, unspoken rules.
And regulations.
And regulation. Rules and regulations, man, for sure. So, let's talk about the rules and regulations on
Recording.
recording.
I felt it was going together with all the R's, rules, regulations.
And recording, yeah, okay. So the
Okay.
rules and regulations on recording. So if you're recording yourself and your partner doing sex, what are the rules and regulations?
Well, this is not my field, so I'm going to just take this from you.
Look, this is everyone's field. I don't know what she's talking
I don't know
about.
everybody.
But this is at some point in your life, you took your phone, and you remember in one of those episodes you told me that my mama had a whole phase.
Mhm.
Nah, I know I had a whole phase.
I did
I'm
too.
just saying, did my mama have a whole phase?
Yes,
though?
she did. Sorry, Gina.
Well, at some point
Oh
in
my
life,
God, I didn't just mean your mama.
I know you didn't be my mama. I didn't take it personal at all. When I was looking, I was like, my mama.
I didn't say it like that.
No, I got it. It's no offense at all. I ain't
Sorry,
taking
Miss
it.
Gina, mama.
Yeah.
It won't like that.
Ma, she won't talk about you bad. Whatever you do, you still my mama. So I don't give a damn what nobody got to say.
Okay.
But I know what I do to other people, mama. So if you watching this, turn it off.
Well, my kids, won't nobody be recording your mama.
Hey, somebody, mama, I'm out there recording it, even if it's gonna be my children's mother. We gonna get on tape and we gonna do the damn thing.
Oh, gosh.
And,
It's just so much room for error.
It's
so
not-
many things
it's
to go
always,
wrong.
It's always room for error.
So many things could go wrong now. Like, it could get leaked to the internet. It could end up in the hands of, like, people you don't want it to end up with. Like, I would be mortified for my family members to catch a sex tape of me. Mortified.
That's why I get my best performance when I'm having sex, because if I'm gonna be caught doing anything, I'm gonna be caught doing it right every time.
You a guy, though.
Yeah, you got that. You got that.
You a guy.
But even
I
if
got a daddy. Like,
But even if you're a female, I mean, because let's be honest here. Not that we're trying to take it there, but if it does happen to leak, sex is the biggest industry. It is the first profession.
Are you about to shoot a Mimi False line to me right now?
No, I don't know. I heard that name and with social media and everything, but no, sex is the first industry ever. It's the biggest industry ever. And it's never going away. So if you do get caught on camera, it might be a plus for you. I mean, it was for Kim Kardashian.
I mean, I just don't ever want to be scrolling amateur sites and catch myself. So that's I'm gonna just pass on that.
I can agree, because I don't want to be strolling amateur sites and catch anybody that I'm fucking with and be like, damn,
Yes.
damn, she's sucking dick like that on camera? I mean, she a beast, but
Mortified.
shit, I don't want to see her doing it to nobody else. At
Yes.
least, you know
no
what?
Face, no case, sis. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But it wouldn't be a deal breaker for me. I can't say that, because
You
your
are
past
so
is your
different.
past.
You are so different.
I mean, shit. Listen. At some point in time, if I'm dealing with a female, she grown. She done sucked somebody's dick. I know that shit. I know it's hard
You
to
just real.
hear.
You just a realist.
But what else you gonna do?
You just really wrong.
You don't fuck somebody else. If I know what I'm gonna do to you, I don't know what the next man gonna do to you, but if he gonna do what I'm gonna do to you, then shit. I just don't want to see that on camera though. I can't say that, but it's not a deal breaker for me.
It's a deal breaker for me, but. Yeah.
Damn. So if you see your dude on camera, that's you done? Y'all done?
Yeah, like that's not gonna fly.
She say that.
Yeah, like nah, that's not gonna fly.
Nah, she say that.
Okay.
I mean, back in the day though, like I was saying earlier, back in the day, you ain't had the internet, and even if you had the internet, it wasn't an internet of
and I wouldn't
today.
want to walk in and catch it on a bootleg movie either.
Oh, you don't want to be looking. Remember the VHS tapes or the DVDs? Where you looking through them and they don't have no label on them, and you pop it in there, thinking it's a family movie on family night. See, but that's why we got to discuss the rules and regulations of having sex on camera. There's do's and don'ts.
All right, so if that's the case, if he records it, does he send it to both parties? Like, how does that work?
You know what? That you would have to kind of flip that around. Okay, if you record it, if I'm dealing with a female and she records it, right? Does she send it to, as a female, would you send it to the male?
I wouldn't even have done it, so I definitely wouldn't have sent it.
She shot it.
I wouldn't have done it, so I definitely wouldn't have sent it. Like, because it's too much.
Put yourself in that
I just
situation.
Did.
Okay.
I wouldn't have done it because it's too much room for error. I wouldn't send it. No, none of that.
So if I record it, I would send it. I would ask before I send it. I would ask if she actually wants it, because I have been in that situation where I recorded. One was a long one too. We did two different sections, I guess. I don't know. It was like a quick joint, and it was like, man, let's get this whole thing. And she was all for it, so I put it on the dresser, and then we went into scene number 2. And
So you had this whole thing mapped out. You done turned your whole house into a studio now.
no, it was her. You know what? It was actually, I can't give her. You know what? I can't fuck her. I can give all the details. It was her birthday.
Oh, okay.
And we was we was enjoying the atmosphere wherever we was at, and and we was doing the do so. But she said she didn't want to see it.
So she didn't want to see it, or did she didn't want to have it? Like,
I don't know, because we haven't watched it together either.
So she didn't give a fuck, huh?
She was in the porn. I mean, I don't know how big she was. I think everybody's in the porn to a degree, but
you mean watching it or
yeah,
making
just
it?
watching it.
It sounded like she was into making it.
Well, shit, we made it that day.
It sounded like she was into that. That was her thing. I don't know. Maybe that comes back with comfort levels. Mm-hmm. Like maybe
it is.
Maybe she was just that comfortable with you, and she trusted you to, you know what I'm saying, handle the situation and handle the file. So, maybe it's about trust levels there.
But you keep saying that that's not your thing, so you can never be comfortable with a man that have sex on camera?
Nah, I'm just not going to leave that room for error. Like, because at this point in my life, I'm striving for something, and I ain't just going to be just anybody. Like, and I don't need it to come back and bite me at any point, ever. I don't need my kids to find it. Like, I don't need none of that to happen.
Well, I mean, I guess I really definitely have to lead the conversation on this topic here.
I'm like really serious.
Okay, well, fuck it. Let's get into it. Since she put me right on the spot, I don't know why she would do this. She acting like she's such a prude, and she's not.
I'm not acting like I'm a prude, but like I'm gonna be me. I'm just not gonna be. I'm not doing us. I'm gonna do me. I'm not doing us on camera. Like that's not.
Well, anybody that I'm with, we gonna do us on camera at some point in time. So that's just what it is. I don't know how to get past that. That's just it's just fantasies, man. I don't want to have boring sex. I mean, not that you having boring sex.
No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good out here.
I'm just saying. I want to do everything. Shit, if we gonna be on top of the dresser. We're going to be in the shower, on a balcony. Shit, I might hang you down off a balcony halfway, handcuffs, whip chains, everything.
I think the flashbacks would just be good enough for me. I don't think I'm going to, put it on file. I don't think it's going to be recorded. That's a lot of room for error, if you ask me.
So let me give y'all some quick And let me give you some quick
Yeah, let
do's
me know
and
how
don'ts.
it works, because you still got all these questions.
Okay, so you can ask me some questions on the way here.
Okay.
If you let's start off with this first of all, then I'm gonna go ahead and get you to ask a couple questions if you have a but number one, have fun with it. Don't do it to just like I'm gonna show the homeboys. In fact, don't show the homeboys. Or at least don't let your girl know you show the homeboys. But no, don't show the homeboys if it's your girl. Don't show the homeboys
if it's your girl.
If it's your girl. And don't listen. This is an absolute 100% don't or do not, all capital letters. If you get mad, male or female, especially male, if you get mad at your girl, or if you get mad at your girl, let's start there. Do not go and start showing all her nudes and all her videos that y'all been fucking talk about, oh, she this and that, because she this and that with somebody. And you just happen to be the one at the time that she's doing whatever she's doing. So don't get mad and do all of that. And if you do, just best believe it's over. I done seen someone in that actual situation. We won't get into that, but just don't do it. Don't expose nobody. You get no props for that at all. Zero.
Could end up with a lawsuit.
But you could get that. You could definitely get a lawsuit, and you don't want that all over being upset or getting your emotions involved in the whole situation. That is definitely don't.
So, okay, I got a question.
Okay.
All right, so we talked about who keeps it. Do the two watch it
that's
together?
Good for the relationship.
So it's like an exercise.
It's just like, I mean, if
I
you
figured, but I wanted to know.
You like, look, boo, look what you was doing when you was doing that. Okay. You nasty.
Okay, got it.
Or like, damn, I like it like that, or yeah, I heard you moan like that. And all actuality, you might look back on it just like some people watch porn and they get tips from porn. You might learn your partner better by rewatching
and studying.
Yeah, and studying what she likes. Like, oh, I got it. Because a lot of us don't realize, especially men, because women are not the same in the bed. They're not the same in the bed. So if you having sex with one female and you used to having sex with her and you go to somebody else and think you're doing the damn thing, you probably not, because she probably likes something different. Like, you can sit back and pound a female and she love it, and the next female want a slow stroke, she want some motion in this. She don't want you fucking like an animal. So don't think because you making her scream or you making her make a whole bunch of noise, she might be trying to do that to get you to come real quick. So study it with your girl.
Well, I guess you kind of hit all the questions I had about recording.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm not gonna leave the room forever, but somebody will, and you need those tips. Have fun. Y'all watch it together.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it don't matter who keep it.
But after you keep it, if anything happened in a relationship, y'all break up, y'all go y'all separate ways or whatever, then I guess that kind of get tricky.
But does it get deleted then, or?
You know what?
He's like, nah, that's good footage. I'm gonna study some more. See?
Hey, sometimes you gotta watch yourself rather than watching somebody else.
That's
if you're the
odd, though.
Why? How so?
Like, what if they split and then you don't get that level of intimacy no more. So why do you still get to watch?
Why not? I mean,
I'm in it. That's why.
Exactly. That is exactly because I watch myself in my flicks. Like, I be looking like, yeah, like, damn, Chino, you was a nice looking brother, man.
I am too.
Hey, look, you see the way you put it on right there. Nah, but if you do break up, if you get in another relationship, definitely go ahead and delete that. Ain't no sense in keeping around for somebody else to find out. Just go ahead and delete the shit. Don't try to hide it nowhere. There's no point on having it. You know what it was with them. You done seen it enough times. Just go ahead and get rid of it, because if your partner find out, it's gonna be a problem. Even if that shit say 2 years later, she gonna want to know why you have that in your phone, and it's no reason to cause that type of problems in your relationships over having a sex video or someone that you're not with anyway. Just make a new one with the person that you're with.
That's true. I can see that.
No, no. That's when them emotions comes in.
I was gonna ask, like, that's probably when, you know, those attachments and soul ties been set in place already. Somebody that got that slow stroke and it's done fucked their head up now.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I definitely think that may be the case, and that may be the case of leading to doing something such as putting yourself on camera, exposing yourself to any of those errors that you presented.
For,
Yeah, leave room for. So definitely them emotions during sex or those emotions after sex.
Okay. How do you kick it, or how are you supposed to carry it with somebody if you don't want them to have emotional ties after sex? Like, is it like I only call you when you call me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, or is it like, no, we friends, but it's boundaries? Or is it like, hey, just, you know what I'm saying, you can hit me when you want to type shit? Like, what is the line there?
How do you keep it? How do you keep it safe without emotions? I don't think I don't really think that's a possibility. You could try as much as you can. You can put things in place, but I don't think you can actually stop that. If somebody catching emotions, they're gonna catch it. You know, some people just like laying under people, so is that right there may cause emotions to be drawn out. It may not be the actual sex
It could be
itself.
the companionship.
It could be the companionship because what a lot of people fail to realize that when you're dealing with someone, or even if you're not dealing with someone, sex happens before you reach the bedroom. It happens before you reach the bedroom. So the act of sex itself, that is definitely going to draw the emotions at some point in time. It may not be in the beginning, but I think you can definitely do a lot of things, put them in place to actually keep people from catching emotions, and yourself especially. I would say.
I think females are more, you know, I think we are normally the ones who fall into the catching feelings over sex rather than guys.
You think so?
I mean, maybe I'm just biased because I'm a girl,
Mm-hmm.
but I do think so.
I can agree to a point, but that's why
I think guys just love hard. I don't think it's necessarily just the sex for a man to love. Like,
I can agree with that. It's usually not the sex unless you
a chick can
just
love you just because of the sex. He ain't got no job.
Mm-hmm.
He don't do shit, none of that. But girl, he laid a pipe though.
He just putting it down. So
and she love that nigga for that.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah, they call it dickmatized.
Exactly. That's what that is.
Hey, don't be out here getting dickmatized. Control your mind. But yeah, I think emotions is hard to keep from relationships. But I don't think sex. I'm sorry, emotions should be in a relationship. It shouldn't be in the bedroom. I think you should be able to control yourself. I know it's hard. Well, maybe I don't know it's hard, but I believe it's hard to actually keep that out of emotions, out of the sex. But I think you definitely should, because you can be made a fool of real easy, and it could just be over sex, and you got to take responsibility in that if you feeling like a fool because you don't want to put yourself in that situation. Somebody may tell you, "Look, I ain't into you like that."
Yeah, it's that liability, but that communication always has to come into play.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the companionship alone makes people feel closer. The actual act of sex, I believe, is a transfer of soul ties at a certain point. And technically what that does is it creates these bonds and these emotions that you feel for a person regardless. So to those of you out there dealing with them soul ties, just fuck that nigga, get it over with, sis.
Girl, she sound like Future over here for real. Go ahead, fuck that nigga, get it over with. Sheesh. Man, I think that just put some boundaries in place. If you know yourself to be an emotional person, just put some boundaries in place so you won't be in a situation where you being emotional, especially if you're a man. If you're a female, I can speak for the men for the most part, because y'all will be out there killing over some pussy. Then that's all it was. Because females are carry raw just like you think dudes carry raw. Females, if they don't want you, they don't want you, bro, and it's nothing you could do about it. You out there trying to kill somebody, knocking at the door, so trying to get in, and she still don't want you. She's still getting piped down by somebody else. All she may have wanted was the sex from you, and you the one that actually put the emotions in there, and she has none. She only has emotions for the dude that she has emotions for, and that's if she do have emotions for some dude.
There's a little tool that normally helps people get through those kind of moments.
What's that?
Compartmentalizing.
Oh yeah, tell the people about that.
Compartmentalizing helps you get through because I say that because you put everything in a box, and you only deal with those things when you have to.
Yeah.
So if in your box, when we together, that's cool. But if we ain't in that box, I ain't got to wear myself to death with it. So.
Okay. Y'all heard that? That's compartmentalizing.
That's just my way of looking at it.
Yeah.
Like,
I heard that word before using reference in that same thing, kind of the same situation.
I think that compartmentalizing and communication will ease all of that. Like,
but sometimes communication can't stop people from catching emotions.
But compartmentalizing can. Because you got to take it for what it is.
You got to, but you telling somebody who's emotional. People who are emotionally unstable are not trying to hear anything about what you should or shouldn't do.
Unstable. That run, red word.
Yeah. So if they're unstable, then make sure you don't get your emotions wrapped up into the sex.
Yeah, you compartmentalize.
Yeah, you can't control what somebody else does, so just control yourself.
Agreed.
Yeah. Sheesh. Sounds like we cover everything, man.
We ain't cover nothing. There's no covers.
Oh yeah, no cover. Yeah, for sure. But we talked about catching relationships. We talked about catching emotions, or should emotions be wrapped up in the sex.
Okay, we talked about.
But we didn't. You didn't give me an answer for the direct answer.
Oh yeah, I think it happens every day. I don't think
should it.
Depending on the nature of the relationship, is there a way to, completely avoid it? If you compartmentalize, you cut your chances, but you can't completely avoid it.
You can't. I think emotions should be wrapped up in sex if y'all are together. If you are together, no other way about it. If you married, if y'all have a commitment together. Other than that, if y'all just fucking and y'all haven't talked, y'all haven't said anything, I don't care if you just assuming. Don't assume. Have a conversation. Have that understanding before, because sex is great when you have your emotions wrapped up in. That's when you have the best sex. When it's emotions wrapped up into it, because I'm a pleaser myself, and I know I want to give that person the best experience they have. And I know if I'm feeling you like that, I'm emotionally attached to you, then I'm gonna go that extra mile to make sure you got what you need out of the sex. Not just out of the sex, but being that we talking about sex.
Well, we always talk about
for sure. But I'm gonna make sure that.
I agree though.
But if we just fucking, I'm compartmentalizing.
Good job.
Yeah. So that's my take on it.
Well, I believe that it's gonna happen one way or another. You could cut your chances by trying to compartmentalize, but I mean, sex is sex, and it brings out the human instinct in a person, and your instinct is to love and to what I'm saying, want to be a part of or build with or whatever the case may be. So
most people. But I think have some fun with it. Put it on camera. Put some music in the background, whatever you gotta do. Put it on camera. That's what I say. Shit, go back and study it. Watch it with your partner. Lay back, have some fun. In the act, have some fun. Grab her by her braids or whatever hairdo she got, and shove her face in the camera. And if you're a female, go ahead and put his face in the camera. So if you trying to keep him, You send it to all his girls.
Then you tell them don't
Hell no, don't do that. Don't just fucking around. Do not do that. Especially if your dude is crazy. Cause I ain't helping you out. So don't be under the comments like, Gino, he over here doing this.
Mm-mm.
Don't do it. Absolutely no. By no means. It's unnecessary. Male, female, don't pit nobody out. Don't expose nobody. You get no points. You get 0 points for that. None. So don't do it. But have fun with it. You don't even got nothing to say about that. Hey, if y'all found some tapes or some videos of Chevy, please send that to all no covers, all sheets at gmail.com.
I will sue the fuck. I don't got no footage out there anyhow.
Oh shit! Nah, don't do that.
I'm
Like I said, I'm just joking. Do not expose nobody, but have fun with it. I say be on camera, have fun with it. If you lose it, you lose it. What the hell? You know. Now you're in the record books. You might get a deal.
I'm not trying to be in nobody's books.
Yeah.
Write me a book. Write me a story. That's all you gotta do. Write it out for me. I read it and imagining it all over again.
Well, I mean, I guess she wants for the enjoy the moment at the moment and forget about it after that. But keep those memories. I'm gonna keep it on tape too.
Keep hope alive.
Well, yeah. So we done cover it all. We done gave our take, and y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe,
And share.
and comment too. Tell us what you think. Make sure you hit that notification bell too to be alerted whenever we drop a new videos, and make sure you catch the videos that we already have posted. That's No Covers. My name is Gino, and
I'm Chevy Lene.
we'll catch y'all later. Peace.